Good morning, friends. I told you yesterday that if I was feeling up to it, that I was going to build the thing that had arrived. The thing that had arrived was this. It is the ALDI corner sofa that we were lucky enough to get before it went out of stock for the second time. I didn't cough in the night, which is incredible. Still feel really achy, but I got a really good night's sleep, so I think I'm going to try and build it now. It's built. I haven't taken all the covers off yet because it's very, very muddy at the moment. But the dog seems to be enjoying it. Now, let me tell you, I could not build this. I don't know if it was like not in the right frame of mind because I just was like, I can't do this. I actually can't do this. Couldn't do any of it. So I pretty much read the instructions, put it together, and then Lee had to screw all the things in because I just couldn't do it. Might have been too much too soon. Maybe a little bit. So I was very glad that he helped me / built the entire thing. I'm gonna go and get a shower because I'm filthy, the grass was really muddy, and yeah, not quite as well as I thought I was. I've reached a new level. I can't be bothered. I came upstairs and lay on the bed and I was like, I just want to go back to bed. It's 1 o'clock. I just want to go back to bed. Manny has got a new chew and he's been walking around the living room looking for somewhere to put it. It seems like this is where he's hiding it. But has he got it underneath him?
No,
I think I can see it.
No, that's a different chew.
Oh, that's a different chew. Okay, so he's just taking it into this little corner. It's the safest place he can possibly think of. I basically lost all of Sunday to this fatigue, and also the back is keeping me awake, maybe worse than the coughing. It just hurts all the time, constantly. So if this doesn't go away now, because it's actually a pre-existing condition that's been exacerbated by coughing, I'm going to cry. But I'm really, really hopeful that it's basically just a pulled muscle and it's gonna get better. Even like deep breaths. This is not fun. I still positive is the question of the day. Will Manny's hair affect the test? It's very faint, much fainter than it was the other day, but I think that's still positive. I feel sniffly now, but by far the worst of it is the aches and pains that have been left behind. Right, I did a food order and we're going to have a really bougie breakfast. I also want to point out this t-shirt which was sent to me by a brand called Doon de Vale. They are hand stitched. In what world? You can pick whatever colour you want. There's loads of funny phrases. And I picked a couple. The other one was have a day off on. And I immediately spilled red wine on it. I know, but Lee got it out, so that was great news. But this is going to be well worn. We've popped up nicely now. Look at this. I tell you what, it was a complete pain to build. I did minimal stuff. I told Lee that can be my Mother's Day present, that he built this, because it was really not easy. But this is going to be like the little area on the gravel now. I'm so happy with it. And obviously Manny is too. Also, I'm really in two minds about whether or not I'm just going to scrape off all the paint that's chipping on here or repaint it. I don't know. It's one of those, had I known, I would have put the flipping cover on it. As we know, I won't be told. Also need to sort out, there's like the hose that comes from the fire pit, and it needs to be dug in and hidden again because it keeps tripping me up. So me and Manny are gonna sit out here now. I'm gonna have my breakfast and do some work. It's sunny, but it's like, you need a blanket if you're gonna sit outside, really, or at least be wearing a jumper. Everybody else is still pretty much asymptomatic. None of them had like the big cough or anything like that. And I think most of it is just tiredness, but it's hard to know what of that is COVID and what of that is just 4 people in a house for a week. Hard to say. But I definitely feel like I'm getting better now. So fingers crossed, not too many more positive days. I decided to edit this midway through and realised I never told you what I had for breakfast. I mentioned it again and again. It was steak. I used to have this a few years ago, and I was going through my Instagram and it reminded me of it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have that next week. So when I put in an order, I decided to order steak and brie. I did used to have camembert, but brie is just as good. It's just as melty, and in fact easier to melt, I would say. And that is what I had in a crusty roll. Like, oh, so delicious. And I've said it before, but I waste so much money on takeaways. Complete laziness. It's not even like that's what I want to eat. I never crave takeaway, never. If someone said to me, I'll make you dinner, I would far prefer that. But I'm the only person who cooks in the house. Lee does so much, don't get me wrong, but I cook. And yeah, it's complete laziness. It's just convenience. I never, ever, ever in my life have thought I really fancy a McDonald's. Like when I need some sugar, I fancy a McDonald's Coke. But I'm just not, I don't ever crave fast food. It is all convenience, which is infuriating. So when I decide to get myself something like that, I think I would absolutely have spent more than this if I'd ordered like Greg's Delivery or something on something that I would have enjoyed far, far less. So it's bougie, but meh. Felt like time to put on some makeup. Still can't take a deep breath. It's here. I can't take, if I take a full deep breath, it really hurts. But then every now and then I feel like I'm being suffocated. So I have to take a full deep breath. And I'm like, it doesn't feel nice. But it's the same pain here as it is on the reverse. So like on my back, that's where my back pain always has been. And I actually don't have enough painkillers to keep that pain killed 24/7. So it's like at like I would say it's at like a 6 the majority of the time. And then every now and then it gets to like a 9.5. And I'm keeping everything crossed that it is just, I've pulled something and it will just go away on its own. Look at that cute little guy. Oh, he's so cute. I'm gonna try and film, finally, that milk jug gardening video that I've been talking about for months. And it was, the weather was too bad, and then, you know, one thing after the other. So I'm going to end the vlog there because I'm going to go and do that. And I want the next vlog to have just generally a little bit more of a positive vibe. That's what this one was going to be. And then I was like, ew, not better yet. Close, but not better. So I will see you then, probably in the next couple of days. And in the meantime, you may see a video of me planting things in milk cartons. Please watch it.